Hello, hello. Welcome back to some Beamng. This is 0.30. This is 0.39. What are my mirrors doing? Uh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be testing out the new 0.39. Alright, to start, I'm gonna remove this traffic, because, well, needs to be removed. But, as you could tell, looks a lot better than it did before. This is ultra graphics, by the way. I also added a new car, which is this one. We'll just go with the hard choice, manual or dual clutch. Go with the dual clutch for now, so you're not hearing my annoying shifter. Now, it's quiet. Well, it looks like it's cherry or ardente, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, ardente. Oh, screen's broken. Hold on. Just do with the next step up, see if that's broken too. Okay, no, it's not. Alright. Well, I guess we'll test this new car before we start testing everything else. But see if the base model is gonna. Alright. Okay, as you can see, I added performance timers, so we're gonna be able to test things like 0 to 60, 60 to 0, and all that fun stuff. You could also see up here the weight distribution, 60-40. Not a very good weight distribution, but let's get into sport mode and test the 0 to 60 on the base. Got a little bit of wheel spin there. I'm guessing about 4.9. Oh, 6.3. Not very good. Okay, now let's get it up to 60, 62, and then slam on the brakes. The braking time of 60 to 0 in 2.8. 2.9 actually, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not a very go car. It's very much a daily driver. Let's see if we could drift it. Oh, no. No, we can't. Honestly, I bet you guys have already seen Muye's video on the new 0.39 update, but I'm going to be going a little bit more into depth with this new car and some of the new lighting. Muye, he just talked about it. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm actually going to be testing it. Yeah, that would have been much cleaner if the car actually, like, could have some get up and go, you know? Well, guess we could test the top speed on the highway here. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset the car right about here. Alright. Okay, well, gonna test a 0 to 60 again. 6.6 this time. So yeah, it seems to be pretty consistent around 6.5. That's the top speed though. Yeah. I mean, this isn't too terrible. Could definitely get going. Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna top out about 140, 145-ish. Oh, and with this new lighting, you could you could actually see inside the tunnels. Like before, you genuinely just could not see inside the tunnels. Right. Well, I'm gonna reset the car. We're gonna test. Oh, and the auto exposure. You could definitely see it right there. We're going to change from base model up to. Actually, there's a sport version here. We'll just go with the base sport. See how that is. Just test 0 to 60 on the sport. This is. It's an electric. Oh, come on. We'll test the electrics a little bit later. But, gonna swap this out for best engine. Yeah. Just gonna do that. Oh, I forgot to save it. Yikes. That's my bad. That's my bad. You can see it has a 2.5 liter in line 5. Or in line 3. Hmm. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't think. Okay, we're just gonna find a not electric. Uh. I think this would be. Actually, no, I think it's this one. That's the. Okay. This should be the sport. They should just name it like sport or base or. Got launch control. So yeah. Ooh, that's a lot better. 0 to 60. Alright. Now from a 90 to 0. Uh, I stopped braking too early. We'll just do a 60 to 0. We'll wait until we get up this hill. Yeah, it's a little bit. Ah, yes. 60 to 0 is exactly the same. So, it's definitely. Here, I'm gonna see if I could drift this. Oh, no. Mm-mm. This car does not make me better at drifting. How? Okay. Well, this is pretty much a new car. It's very detailed. Alright. Well, the sun's in the way, but here, let's turn this a little bit. You can actually see all this detail. There's no seat belts. But overall, it looks pretty detailed. Oh, you even got a traction control mode toggle. That's nice. Got some useless rear seats. Front seats look pretty detailed too. I mean, yes, this looks like a decent car. I mean, got your lights. I mean, yeah, it's definitely could also turn on and off your hazards. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this new car. I mean, there's definitely a bunch of other options. Here, let's show those to you. Right here, got about, I don't know, maybe like 23 different options. Actually, no, I think it's 18 different options. Sorry about that. Yeah, 18 different options here. It didn't count it, but just an educated guess. And got things like electric, street tuned, sports, base models. It's pretty nice. Now, they also redid the lighting. But before we get to that, they added more detail to the West Coast map. It's very noticeable too. Like not like in your face noticeable, but like you could tell. I mean, before you could definitely tell that this was a video game. Now for someone who is very not who didn't have very good vision, I bet you it'd be a lot harder to tell that it's a video game. Especially with this new lighting system and everything. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I'm playing on ultra graphics. Yeah, you could definitely tell the extra detail. And well, it's definitely pretty nice. It's not like a super in your face thing, but like it's also very noticeable too, especially if you play on West Coast a lot like I do. Alright. Oh, there goes our rear bumper. Alright, now getting to the lighting system. Uh they added quite a lot. Like sharper imaging, DirectX 12, and well, as you could see, this is probably going to be a good example here, but you could see closer to where it starts, got sharper shadow, but farther you go, the fuzzier it gets. So, and they also added lots more than just this, like better reflections. I mean, this whole DirectX 12 just completely overhauled this. Uh, I mean, it's definitely a much more noticeable difference. But they also added the lights to like things like street lamps and your car lights are all different. They also changed the UI. We'll get to that later. We're gonna change it up here to night. But as you can see, street lights are a lot better. Same with headlights too. Like you could definitely just tell that the lighting is so much better. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they switched it to like an actual lighting system versus just, hey, this light is this bright. And so it's definitely much nicer. You could also see in the tunnels, unlike before. Remember, before I'd have full brights in tunnels, and those tunnel lights were on, and I just couldn't see in the tunnels. But now, you could actually see in the tunnels. The new lights also make it just seem a lot more like alive versus just a video game, you know? Now again, this is probably not going to be exactly oh exactly what you guys see depending on your PC. I mean, I do have 5070, so it's definitely a lot easier for me to play these high graphics settings. But yeah, the lights just are so much better. And that tunnel we just went through, you could tell the new lighting. Oh no. Uh, oh look. That looks a lot better. Remember, sunsets before did not look that good. Oh, they also added volumetric clouds, forgot to mention that. Car's a little bit banged up, but there's also reflections, like, you could definitely see the reflection on that. That would just not be there in 0.38. Honestly, I think the 6 months that we waited for this update was definitely worth it. Like, completely worth it. Well, I'm gonna go into this tunnel here. I'm gonna turn off my headlights. And you could 100% see the lights. And you could definitely see inside this tunnel. And there's definitely a lot better auto exposure. Actually, there is auto exposure. Versus before, you'd come out of somewhere and just immediately change. Yeah, DirectX 12 was definitely a good choice for the devs. Yeah, you could definitely see the auto exposure there. I mean, this is just so much better. Like, it's like night and day difference. Like, and here when it actually ends up turning nighttime, I will show you guys the new stars. But for now, just take in how good this actually looks. Because this looks really, really good. Like, this looks so much more alive and actually something that, like, you'd see in real life versus just... And I bet you, for people who like to play BMG in VR, it'll definitely make the game feel a lot more realistic. And we lost traction there. It still drives. We're fine. Probably turn on my... just broke the high beams. Never mind. There we go. Well, I mean, so far, it's pretty much it. Just a really good new lighting system, new UI, and a new car. Those are, like, big changes. But like, they definitely overhauled this. Like, it is a genuine difference. Like, most updates before, you'd be able to see the difference, I guess, but, like, not really. I mean, but this, like, every time you're gonna open up the game and play, you're definitely gonna be able to see the difference, you know? Now, just... And it also doesn't, like, change very much at speed, you know? Because I remember game would look a lot worse before when you would be going faster. Now, this is definitely, like, this is definitely now something that you'd be like, hey, is this really Beamng? You know? Like, not like, is this real life, but like, Last one would be knockoff of Beamng versus real Beamng. You know, this is best update in my opinion so far. And I've been playing Beamng for like 5 or 6 years now. Alright, now let me head to a dark space so you guys can see the stars. Ooh. Alright, uh, here, let me just change it to be a little bit darker. Alright. I realize now that I think I had the day-night cycle off. Okay, now, looking up, it's actually a lot harder to see. Hold on. Alright, we're now here in Johnson Valley. So you could see the moon over there, and the moonlight. It's actually really good. Really like that. But, if we get out and look up, you could see the stars. But they added actual constellations now. Can't point any out by heart, but, let's see if I can find the Big Dipper, actually. Okay, I believe I found it. You can see star, star, like that. Makes kind of your dipper. And you got your handle. So you got the Big Dipper right there. They added actual constellations, and they changed the sizes of the moon and the sun so they'd be accurate. And volumetric clouds make this look a lot better. Moonlight, yes. Now, this is like night and day difference from 0.38. Like, I might just end up downgrading my version back to 0.38 just to show you guys. Now, they added better wind physics, so that things like slipstreaming and, well, wind speed, or whatever it's called, like, when you pass by something, here, I'll just show it to you. Uh, got a flag here, gonna look this way, here. Um, I feel like the flag was supposed to move. Here, we'll try this again. I mean, so far, I think they just got rushed to. Yeah, I've noticed some things are a little broken. Maybe it's because this car is, like, an old mod versus. Yeah, we'll try it with the new car. We'll try it with this one. Alright. Okay, it's a little bit broken then. But what it's supposed to do is the speed from that car that creates wind vortexes is going to push the flag. But it's not doing that. It's supposed to, so I've noticed there's definitely been some broken things, especially if you have older mods. There, it's a little bit broken. Like, the I had to delete half my mods because when I tried to spawn any of them, none of them would work. But especially when I tried to spawn more than one car, especially like actual in-game cars, they just would not work. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna do a top speed test on the base and sport models, starting with the base. We're gonna do an actual top speed test. All right. Well, okay. Well, my prediction is gonna be 140 if it's lucky. It might actually get to that. Huh. Might actually get past that. Dang. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's topping out at 143. That might just be the limiter. Because I feel like if it has 7 gears, it should be able to go faster. Hold on, let me see if I could remove this limiter. Nah, you can't. Alright, whatever. Oh, this is a diesel. I did not know that. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to swap over to the sport version. Then we'll also do the track day. Just for a comparison. Actually, I launched control the last one. It wouldn't be fair if I did it. I feel like this has a limiter too. Hold on, let's see. Because it definitely got to 168, but it definitely sounded like it could go faster. Let's see about this one. Yeah, we'll go with the race ECU. Should be able to tune it. Nah, okay. Well, I guess we'll see. Alright, now let's see. No? Okay, hold on. I'm almost 100% sure that it should be able to go faster. We'll just throw a stage 3 turbo on there. Why not? And since we're just doing a top speed test, not even gonna launch control. See if we could actually get this flag to move. Oh, yeah. We knocked it over. Yeah, it seems like it's stuck at... It's got a limiter at 168. Which kind of sucks. That means I'm kind of assuming that, track day is not gonna go any faster. But, why not try? Oh, this is a manual. Hold on. Let's swap that out. 7-speed dual clutch. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna get past 168 either. Oh? Color me impressed. Didn't think it was gonna do that. Okay, it looks like it's capping out at about 178. Alright, let's see what else I could do. Only got a stock turbocharger. Huh. Okay. Uh. Let's put some nitrous oxide in there. Just see how fast it can go. There might just be a rev limiter at 178 though. No. I'm not sure how high that rev limiter goes. Let's see if we could get this to 200. Alright, it's capping at about 197. Well, it did go to 197. There we go. Yeah, capping out at 197. Let's see if we could do something to get this to go just a wee bit faster. Alright, let's see. Maybe more nitrous. That'd probably be a good idea. But yeah, this is only thing we're gonna get. Alright, hold up. We'll see. There's a yes. This is what we're doing. Should almost certainly go faster. I'm gonna unarm it until we get so we're not wasting it. I'm gonna have it on speed dial. Alright, about to enable nitrous. Oh yeah, we're gonna easily hit 200. Ah! No! Okay. Okay. Last try, last. Okay, I tuned it down just a little bit. Let's see how fast we can get it to go. Ah, made it to 200. Didn't get it on camera. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Might be able to get 200. Come on. There we go. Might be able to get to 210. Nah, looks like we're gonna stop at 207. Alright, now that's pretty much it for today. I mean, the game's pretty broken. If it was a little bit, I'm gonna wait to do full super in-depth until after the first update when they fix some of the bugs. But honestly, so far it's been really awesome. Very noticeable improvement, especially for 6 months. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Please sub.